So this week we kind of start English class looks a lot more like it usually will. The first couple weeks are not the way I typically teach. So from here we start reading books and doing activities in class that relate to those books. So the first thing that we'll do is start a vocabulary series. What we'll be doing is you guys will be filling in slides that look a lot like this, but there's like blank spots where you fill in the word and just make them a little bit more interactive. There's example sentences, and then you guys will be collaborating to write a sentence that uses the word and also putting a picture on here. You can see other people's, and then you will add those to your own slides as well so that you have kind of examples that you created. So that will be something we do throughout the week. We're going to do about 3 words a day. We are also this week starting our independent book for the quarter, which is Freak the Mighty. And I posted another video under Freak the Mighty where I explain how independent reading works in this class. So you can watch that. And then while you are reading Freak the Mighty independently outside of class, we'll be doing activities with it in class. So we're going to introduce a bunch of different literary terms that apply to the book, and you'll be using a glossary that we made for you. The glossary has all of the words that we'll be talking about this year, and they're all organized. And then throughout the year, we'll be filling in definitions and examples and notes and all the things that you need to really master these words and make them part of your vocabulary. We'll watch one of my favorite videos, which is this Edpuzzle, What Makes a Hero? And it talks about how literature tells the same story over and over and over again, and it's something called the hero journey. So while you watch the video, you'll fill out a couple questions, just like we did with that video of the man who had Alzheimer's that woke up whenever he listened to music. And I'll stop and ask you a couple different questions, but you'll actually watch this video a couple times this week. You'll watch it the second time whenever you fill out this hero journey notes. So you'll remind yourself of what it's about, and then you'll fill out this file on your own by explaining what each stage of the hero journey is, and you'll put a little picture to represent it. You fill in all of the blanks here, and then you have your own hero journey notes to reference as we talk about that throughout this unit. Not only is the structure of a story similar in many stories, but the characters who show up in those stories are too. So we have this archetype research. So these are a whole bunch of different types of characters that show up in stories all throughout our culture and other cultures as well. And I'll assign you one, and you'll do some research and think of an example, figure out how they typically act, and then you'll put together a little slide that you will share with other people in class. We'll be talking about King Arthur legends this week. So we're going to read 2 versions of a similar legend. So this is a video. This is The Sword and the Stone, and then this is a different telling of The Sword and the Stone. And we'll be comparing how those stories have the same elements, but what things are different. At the end of the week, you will be writing a paragraph about why one of our characters in Freak the Mighty is so interested in knights. And we will also take our quiz on the first reading of Freak the Mighty, which is the first 8 chapters, the first 50 pages. And throughout the week, then we'll be doing things that relate to Freak the Mighty. So our whole week is about knights, and there's a lot of stuff about knights in Freak the Mighty as well. So that's the week of September 14th. Don't forget to check off all of the new things we'll be doing this week, and that way you'll get the to-do list in your email. Have a good week.